Hey Capricorn. Okay, we're just gonna look at August for you guys. I don't know why I did it this way and didn't just look at into Mercury retrograde because like that's most of August, but whatever, you guys got extra stuff. Like I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. I lose I lose like my mind sometimes, I think. Um so let's jump into it and look at August for Capricorn. And I'm looking for new ideas on new cards, guys. If you have a favorite card, tarot card, please let me know in the comments. Nothing cartoony. I don't do cartoony. Capricorn, working on your income, very focused, spending some time alone. Changing the way you do things typically. So you might be changing your, uh, you know, the way you do your job. You might be changing the way you get up in the morning and, you know, some sort of, yeah, Kelly, good job. Routine, some sort of routine. Sorry, guys. Ah, shit. We have the Seven of Swords here. Why is that for Capricorn in August? Why is that? For some of you, it's Virgo that's screwing you over. You're going to learn the truth about somebody who is doing something behind your back. Whether this, again, you're in a relationship or if this is a business partner, something of that nature, okay? Do I think you're going to find it disappointing and upsetting? Yeah, of course, but, you know, the good part is it looks like you're like, I learned what I needed to learn and I'm moving on from it. The lesson's done. Okay, who's the fire sign for Capricorn in August? Well, that got weird fast. You might be dealing, again, you're dealing with some sort of fire sign. It has to do with your income. If this is a business partner, a coworker, a boss, a client, I see improvement there, okay? I see lots of growth and prosperity, especially when it comes to your income. It's also saying don't change the way you work with this person for some reason. I don't know why that is. Now, of course, if this is, I don't think it's a romantic relationship, guys, but on the off chance that one of you is with an Aries or, you know, in some sort of relationship with a fire sign, there will be some sort of improvement there. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for August. Somebody may owe you something. Somebody will owe you. It looks like income, guys, but it doesn't have to be. It could be anything. Like maybe you lent out your toaster, you know, but somebody owes you something. They are trying to figure out how not to return it, basically. August. I also see a water sign at a distance. They may come forward. They may come forward. I don't know if you guys had a falling out or if this is somebody struggling somewhere else in their life, but they will be coming to you, else to talk to you about it or ask for some sort of assistance. Why is the Ace of Coins in the reverse? Okay, so if you know who this water sign is already, they might be having some sort of financial trouble that they have to get out of. And so they might be coming to you to ask for your opinion or something like that, okay? Now, if this is a client that owes you money, I don't like it. I don't like it. They're gonna be basically gone. It's a karmic situation. They're gonna be basically gone, okay? If this is a family member even, they're struggling. They're moving on, but it looks like they're physically moving, okay? Physically moving. I think it's going to be a little bit harsh for you. Doesn't have to be a water sign, guys, okay? They're just coming out that way. Could be a heavy drinker. Could be somebody with water placements. Some sort of instability there. You're having a hard time with your inner turmoil right now. So you're in August, you're saying, yeah, I'm like over that. Like, I don't even care. It doesn't even bother me, but it does bother you. You're having a hard time balancing like work versus play as well. Why is the Page of Swords in the reverse? For those of you looking at like some new job or new adventure of some sort, I don't think August is when you're going to hear back. So if you applied to other places, expect not to really hear from anyone. If you invested somewhere, don't expect to see any sort of turnover. If you were looking to buy a house, I don't think that you're gonna, that's not, that you're not gonna hear about that. You're not going to like, that's not gonna come to some sort of head at that point. Well, not in August anyway, I should say, which is good. You don't want to like start anything new come Mercury retrograde anyway. It might cause you some discomfort. Messages, sorry guys. Yeah, I think not hearing back from people in August is going to bring you some sort of discomfort, some sort of upset. You may like irrationally, I don't want to say irrationally, maybe not irrationally. Capricorns aren't really irrational. You may potentially get frustrated, I guess, and move on. Like, good examples, like, just because you don't hear from somebody or about something doesn't mean that it's done with. It's just taking longer to come in than maybe you want. So keep that in mind, because you could miss an opportunity by just being like, rash and being like, forget it, I don't care, I'm gonna move on to the next thing. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for August. Why is the Two of Cups here for Capricorn? Here, you're going to hear about some sort of pregnancy for sure. You've gotten that card twice. It doesn't have to be your own. Okay, there could have been some sort of connection that you really were unsure about. Okay, for those of you that are single, okay, this is not a new person. This could be somebody you're currently with, but I don't know. Still some emotions there. Don't feel like you can really build there, but you guys may, hear from each other or still be considering each other. The problem is there is, I'm seeing red boots, guys. There is like this frustration because it looks like somebody was like had somebody else on the side, basically. Let me clarify. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily have to be another person on the side. They could have just been really like into their work, really into their family, really into something other than you. I do think when they pop back up, it's going to bring you sort of discomfort, frustration, that kind of thing. And I really don't think you're going to get re-involved with this person, whether it's a family member or a lover. Heavy on the fire sign. Continue. Why is the Devil here? That is your card, but still. Your temper might be a little much come August, okay? Just be mindful of that. Really watch your tongue. Something being exposed or being brought into the light for you. The problem is I don't see you really doing anything with that information. It's like you're holding back. I'm not going to say overthinking, but you might be, I guess, I don't want to use the word overthinking. You're really contemplating this, okay? You're really contemplating this, but it's like you're not seeing all the facts, or you're not looking at all the different you're not looking at the situation for what it really is, okay? So yes, something's brought into light, something's exposed. Could be a Cancer sign, not necessarily, but it's almost like you're gonna like somehow suppress this. Continue. For those of you that were involved with a Cancer sign or are involved with a Cancer sign, they're holding back something. Why is the star here for Capricorn in August? Single people will have options, but I don't see it really taking off. Aquarius and Pisces are coming to mind. We also have Scorpio and Aries. You guys are going to have a lot of options. You guys are going to have a lot of options. I would say the Aquarius and Pisces look like the best options for you, but again, wouldn't get involved during Mercury retrograde, and August is pretty much all Mercury retrograde. We have some sort of justice taking place. What is that about? Now, again, guys, if you're not looking for a love situation, you're like, this isn't true, I don't have all these people after me. They could be new clients and they could be new friends, you know, stuff like that. So keep that in mind. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. For those of you that are involved in any sort of court situation, I see it going in your favor, okay? For those of you that are waiting for some sort of karmic justice, like you're going through divorce, or you're going through a business situation, or you're going through anything like that, it's going to go in your favor. Now, for those of you that have been trying to help somebody, especially a family member, you know, I also see that like working out for you, you know, where your mom really needed, you know, a new set of shoes, and you're like, oh, I have the funds now to help you. Actually looks really good, Capricorn. I really do like it. My ducks are so loud. Anyway, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for August. Dropping a heavy burden, we have 10, 10, 10. Feeling very comfortable in your own skin, by the way. I like it. For those of you that are single and keeping your options open, I feel like August you might sort of get tired of hearing from people, and start to do your own thing, working on something. Let me clarify why the Four of Wands is here after the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Okay, for those of you that are looking to purchase a new home, I wouldn't do it in August. I wouldn't. I think you're going to find the one you want, you know, or apartment or whatever. I think it's very possible you find it, but I wouldn't execute. For those of you that want to hear back from an air sign, whatever that's about, whether it's romantic, family member, client, whatever it is, you will be hearing from them as well. That's actually going to go quite well for Capricorn. Okay, this is just a warning, guys. No, and I can tell you no, I'm not your mother. Try not to have any quick flings during August, okay? Because it's almost like, well, Mercury retrograde can do that. You know, it's why they say don't go back to anybody that comes back in Mercury retrograde. It's why they say don't start relationships. There's like a delusion around it, you know, that as soon as Mercury retrograde ends, people don't feel the same again. Me and my kids place bets on this stuff. Like, honestly, it's crazy. Like, what nut job's going to come back? So I feel like if you were to have relations with somebody from the past during Mercury retrograde, you're going to get hurt, like really hurt. If this is just a fling, you might catch emotions, or they do, and it's not going to work out. If it is, I guess that's really what it is, guys. Somebody's going to be very petty. Somebody doesn't really have emotions. I wouldn't do it. Casual relations will not work in August for you. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for August. Decision-making time, okay? It could be between more than one person. It could be between a situation from the past. I don't feel like you're going to... Okay, good. I don't feel like you're going to necessarily make that decision come August, but it's going to be there. The opportunity is going to be there in order for you to really think about it. If this is a reconciliation of any kind, heavy on Cancer and Leo, I do feel like... Oh, we do have water and air too. Damn. Gosh, dang. What are you guys doing to these people? Capricorn. I do think that... for some of you, it could be worked out. For some of you. I don't think if it's with an air sign, you guys will end up seeing eye to eye. Okay, this is crazy, Capricorn. Okay. If it's Cancer sign, there's a possibility of a healing situation. If it's an air sign, I do not think so. If it is a Leo, they are still a little emotionally distant. If it is any other fire sign, they feel like, yeah, they feel like they're still more important than you and still have options. Well, Capricorn, that was a little wild. Very different from your typical readings. I feel like I'm not done though, and I went through an entire deck. So I don't typically feel like that. That's a little strange. So I'm just going to pull a few more for you. I'm not really sure why I don't feel like it's done. Anything else Capricorn needs to know for August? Yeah, see, somebody still wants to heal. But I just don't think that... I think for the majority of you Capricorns, you need to focus on you and healing and taking care of yourself, like really putting focus on yourself during this time. If you want to reconcile later, like maybe wait till September. But I think for the most part, I would suggest you guys don't try to reconcile with anybody. I just don't know if their words are actually true. Continue, Capricorn. There's some sort of heavy burden here. Dang, okay, so the cards are just repeating now, Capricorn, and you will be okay. You're in the upright. Going back to what I said about the fire sign, or specifically Leo, but it doesn't have to be. Could even be, like I said, a Cancer sign. I do feel like they would love bomb you, make promises they can't keep, okay? Could you work on it later? Like, I wouldn't. But yes, of course, for some of you, I guess that's what you're going to want. That's what you're going to desire. But I feel like you're going to have to take down some of your boundaries, and I don't feel like that's healthy. There are new people coming in. It's just the thing is, you know, are you ready for it? That's really what it comes down to. Anything else? I would rather see more of your work, but it's okay. Anything else? And I'm going to end it here for Capricorn. Again, it's just keep saying reconciliation. So maybe it's not just romantic. There will be just people coming in. Very typical. They want growth. They want progress. I'm getting Aries and Pisces. I'm getting another earth sign. Perhaps these are like family members as well and friends. But yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I would say focus on you and your money. That's what I would say. All right, guys. I am probably going to go live tomorrow. I can't say what time. I usually do it in the morning, but it's been requested that I wait a little bit till, like, you know, afternoon. I don't know if I can do that because I get tired. So, yeah, that's about it.